So I have been attempting to solo Mega Venusaur in Windy, well, for quite some time. It's kind of taken all my dust. I've made it a third Shadow Mewtwo to almost level 40. I actually ran out of dust before it got to 40. So that's my 3934. I only have one XL Pokemon, so I'm leading with that. Just to take the first two fast moves, basically. And my strategy with this raid is to maximize my level 50 Mewtwo and my three shadows, and then kind of dodge where I need to with the other two Pokemon. So we've dodged that Petal Blizzard. I'm using Psycho Cut just because I'm not super confident dodging with Confusion versus Petal Blizzard. So I just feel like I would be more consistent using Psycho Cut and I would definitely make the dodges. Whereas with Confusion, sort of, I might make the dodges, but I might tank one, and I just didn't want to have to reset from my own errors. Because as my friends know, I have been having an absolute mare of a time with this raid, and the game just hasn't worked for me at all. So this was probably the first run I got where the game actually worked and none of my Pokemon disappeared and the boss didn't regain any health and things just kind of worked normally. So this is my not quite level 40 Shadow. I'm not sure what level it is, but at level 40 it would be 4050 CP. So it's a few power-ups off. And I just ran out of dust, otherwise I would have taken it all the way up. But yeah, I've checked and it's plenty fast enough to beat the raid. It's only a tiny bit slower than my other two level 40 shadows, so yeah. Basically, at level 40, one of the only things that's fast enough is Shadow Mewtwo. Actually, I don't think anything else can do this raid at level 40. So I was really struggling until I just finally committed and powered up the third shadow this morning. Yeah, so what we'll see shortly is the time where the boss HP turns yellow, which means I've reached halfway, and that's now. So 157 seconds, that means we're ahead of time already. But that's a good thing because my last two Pokemon are really slow. So I think Shadow Moltres versus this moveset, if you dodge, is like 351 seconds and you only have 300. So not really viable if you have to dodge with it, but it can kind of mop up the end if you can tank a couple of moves with it. So that's kind of why it's there. It's just filler, and it's really tanky filler into this moveset because of the double resist. So yeah, this is the third shadow. Two of my shadows have 9 attack. One is from Go Fest, so is better IVs, but I got pretty lucky with my other two. They were both kind of middling IVs. I powered them up anyway because Shadow Mewtwo is an absolute beast. You don't need it to have good IVs. So this was a really early red flip for me. Previous runs I had tried rejoining every time, or I just got Phantom too early to really follow any sort of plan. But yeah, this is the first time that I've had a clean run where the game has worked on this particular moveset, which is Vine Whip and Petal Blizzard, which is the least damaging. So I went for no rejoin. And yeah, so it's the first time I've seen like my true red flip time without the rejoin kind of messing everything up. So this is level 40 Mewtwo and I'm using Confusion here. And then when I got to the last point at which my Psystrike would definitely connect, I've just swapped out to the Moltres. And I actually managed to catch a Petal Blizzard with my swap, which was good because it gave me energy. And here I'm just hoping it petal blizzards me again because I need energy. Because I don't really have time to charge up my own sky attacks. I want the boss to hit me. And there we go. Need to fire the last sky attack, and that's the killing blow. This raid, honestly, it was awful. I got so cross with the game, and I tried so many times. I've wasted quite a lot of passes where I've tried multiple times and failed. So I was really relieved to get it done finally.